Partnered by Times Influence.
Hello and welcome to the Tech Trails of Taiwan. Over the next 30 minutes, we'll bring you an up-close and personal glimpse into Taiwan's thriving technology industry, which is gaining ground all over the globe, and especially so in incredible India. In this episode, we'll look at how the Made in Taiwan movement is satiating young India's appetite for high-quality goods. We'll speak to leading brands that have won the prestigious Taiwan Excellence Awards for the year 2017 and understand what makes India an exciting playground for these innovation-driven companies. And ultimately, we'll understand how brand Taiwan is aligning itself with Prime Minister Modi's vision of developing a digital India. Behind me is a 101-story eco-friendly skyscraper and one of Taiwan's most recognizable landmarks, Taipei 101. This modern-day architectural marvel is a bustling business hub, a center for recreation, and home to some of Taiwan's most cherished brands. The technology industry alone comprises nearly 1/5 of Taiwan's $500 billion economy, and the consumer electronics sector in particular is increasingly capturing both Indian mind share and wallet share. The Ministry of Economic Affairs and Taiwan External Trade Development Council, otherwise known as TAITRA, spearheads the annual Taiwan Excellence Awards, which recognizes homegrown companies that demonstrate superior R&D, design, quality, and marketing strategy, among other traits. Ask any gaming enthusiast, and they seemingly swear by MSI manufactured gaming gear. Likewise, ASUS has become a household name with its high-performance laptops. And together, these two Taiwanese titans are ushering in the Indian gaming revolution. Here's how. When it comes to gaming laptops, MSI and ASUS Republic of Gamers are the brands to beat. Throw any game at MSI's latest laptop, the GT72 Dominator, and it simply doesn't disappoint. And ever since its inception in 1986, MSI has been committed to customer-driven innovation, taking gaming to all corners of the world, including India. Now, speaking of India,
Yes.
It's been said that the Indian gaming industry has truly come of age, with the
Yes.
Indian gaming market considered to be among the top 5 in the world.
Yes,
Is that a valid observation in your view?
I would say India is a very potential and important market for MSI, and I think also for the other vendors as well. So that's also the reason that we put a dedicated sales and marketing person as well as sales team in India to serve our gamers in India.
What sort of market share does MSI have in India at the moment? And how does India fit into your future growth map strategy?
I would say there is no specific number talking about market share, but according to our own data, we are taking the leading position in India. So for example, now India gamers can easily find our products in Flipkart and Amazon, as well as lots of live channels in industry. We have been running lots of gaming events. So we actually deliver our products to our gamers in India and also let them feel and touch our products and also learn and get their feedback. So we also put all this input together back into our headquarters, and we study and do some research and try to develop gaming features for Indian market.
A veteran in the PC business, ASUS established the Republic of Gamers initiative, otherwise known as ROG, in 2006. and ROG is firmly focused on delivering one thing: the most innovative, hardcore, hardware-dedicated gamers can dream of. Today, ROG is leading the gaming revolution by bringing cross-continent tournaments like the ROG Masters to Indian shores. How does ASUS establish a connect with young consumers, especially in an emerging economy like India's, home to many first-time gamers?
I think it's a very good question because I just come back from the Bangalore yesterday. Last Sunday, we held the ROG Master, the South Asia final in Bangalore. I think there were more than 1,200 people. They joined our offline event in Bangalore. So I'm also quite surprised. So the first one thing for sure, everything starts from the product. So we always launch the innovative product to attract the young gamers in India. Second one, we will also have this kind of annual event, something like the ROG Master. So we encourage the young gamer, they join the ROG Master.
How would you describe ASUS's approach to innovation, and how does this ultimately reflect in the product portfolio?
When ASUS ROG launches a new product, we are not only talking about aggressive price or very shiny design. We're always talking about something inner or the innovative technology to the end user. For example, last year, the Hydra GX800, the worldwide first one, the water cooling system product, and for both of the CPU and the GPU can down the overclocking. This year, we launched the ROG Zephyrus, the worldwide first one, the thinnest, the GTX 1080 product, and also the thickness even less than 17.9 millimeter. So if we compare to the other brand, I think we're talking about the innovative technology, not the configuration only.
Besides world-class dominance in PC hardware, ROG plans to introduce sophisticated software solutions for mobile gamers as well.
We will have the hero model to mobile gamer, because for the mobile gamer, I think the panel resolution, the contrast ratio rate is very important to the mobile gamer. And also the keyboard, I think for FPS and the mobile gamer, also the different. So I think you will see our new Scar and the hero model in India next quarter very soon.
What perhaps defines Taiwan's technology dexterity is its ability to create highly customized products without compromising on quality. And one such company that's making consumers the master of their own devices is Cooler Master. Combining expression with function and design, Cooler Master has transformed PC building into an art form. From shipping its first CPU to OEMs in the 1990s to crafting today's jaw-dropping cases and coolers, the chic company has taken the prolific personal computer to the next level of ultra-cool. So what led you to believe that there was even a market need for creating custom computer components?
Actually, the interesting thing about the PC market is in the past few years, there's been a resurgence of PC. And everybody thought that PC was going to die back in 2011, 2012 after the market peaked. One of those groups of people that single-handedly has revived this market is PC gamers. Now, it's not just about the technology and the performance now. It's more about how you can turn games and the world that comes with games into a lifestyle, into art, into something that forms a part of your identity. And so now what Cooler Master is focused on is trying to bring that identity to life through the creation of parts that can help you build a custom PC.
But how do you ultimately empower this end customer to bring their personalized Cooler Master concepts to life?
Our founder, Roger, saw the need to expand and capture the local markets, the local needs of the people. So since that manufacturing base was established, he's since then established centers in Europe, America, over 30 countries in the world. And in these countries, we have teams that basically focus on interacting with the community around the PC. So for example, in Europe recently, in the Netherlands, we had an event where we invited a Facebook group of PC builders all these people who online are always looking at each other's pictures and showing off, oh, here's my PC build, this is this is how I built it, this is what it looks like. Bringing them all together into a single physical space, about 70 or 80 guys, able to meet each other for the first time and see each other's PCs and say, hey, that looks great, I should use that in my next build, getting some inspiration. And I think what we're trying to do is provide that inspiration and provide the support with the products to help make those dreams possible, whatever you want to do with your next PC build.
Beyond its dominance when it comes to technology, Taiwan is also known for its delicious delicacies. I'm at Din Tai Fung, one of Taipei's finest restaurants, famous for its steamed dumplings, otherwise known as Xiao Lang Bao.
It's time for a quick bite and a quick break, but Tech Trails of Taiwan continues on the other side.
Welcome back, you're watching Tech Trails, and just like India is a country that lives and breathes cricket, Taiwan is home to the baseball fanatics.
And baseball aside, Taiwan is nourishing top athletic talent in every sport you can dream of. In fact, Taipei was host to the annual Summer Universiade 2017, an international competition that draws athletes from all over the planet, including the Indian subcontinent.
Even the most sophisticated software and hardware solutions can't succeed in a standalone environment. And that's where the power of interconnectivity comes in. And bringing best-in-class networking solutions to the Indian subcontinent is Taiwan-based Edimax Technology.
The phenomenal push towards digitization in India presents a unique opportunity for Edimax, a company that boasts of a robust product portfolio capable of fulfilling any and all connectivity needs that arise across varied architectures in rich multi-application environments.
When it comes to Edimax's product portfolio, what do you plan to introduce to the Indian audience?
There are total about 3 products that we want to introduce to India. First is our whole home Wi-Fi solution. The whole home Wi-Fi solution is a device with 3 access points, so you can install in your house, and then you'll maintain strong signal throughout. The second product that we want to introduce, we call it the Office Wi-Fi system. It's very affordable product with 3 access points, but within them, you have 3 different networks, one for guests, which they can only go to the internet, one for employee, and each employee has their own account, and one for like Wi-Fi equipments. So this is the second product that we trying to introduce. The third product that we want to introduce is what we call the Airbox.
the Internet of Things is, of course, a growing global phenomenon. Do you view it as a challenge or an opportunity?
Definitely a big opportunity and challenge also. But I think in India particularly, I know we have the smart city and digital India market, digital India projects that are going on. The government is trying to transform the infrastructure of the IT industry landscape. And we want to seize this opportunity also. So I think we want to introduce a product called AirBox. AirBox is a cloud-based air monitoring system. With the app, you can see temperature, humidity, and the most important particle, such as dust or pollutions, and on your app and show on the Google map. And this information can be shared publicly, so it can raise a public awareness. I think it's important for developing countries like India, where we are getting more and more air pollution, and to have such device will allow the government to monitor and to do some measure to improve the air quality.
Fostering and furthering technology know-how is fundamental to India's dream of going digital. And it's companies like Taiwan-based Aver that are developing the collaborative technology tools that are taking that vision one step closer to reality.
Complementing India's software prowess is Taiwan's ability to deliver superior yet cost-effective hardware solutions. Taking a cue from this, Aver is introducing advanced, highly collaborative video conferencing tools to India's rapidly growing digital constituency.
What are the leading trends that you've observed in the Indian market, and how do you intend to tap into them?
We found in India, the infrastructure is improving very quickly, so especially networking. So we find the opportunity, and we think it's really good and suitable to promote video conferencing into this market. With this high-speed networking, actually, people can enjoy the benefit of the high quality of video conferencing. So we think it's a good opportunity and good trend. And in India, actually, you have a strong software industry. And as you see the trend of the market, actually, right now, software-based conferencing become more and more popular. And I believe in India, you will start to create your own software-based video conferencing. We have two solutions. The first solution is bridge the software conferencing system with traditional video conferencing system. The second solution is we have the professional conference camera and speakerphone to fit this kind of software conferencing together to deliver high quality video conferencing to end users.
Aver as a company seems deeply focused on corporate social responsibility. Has the CSR focus helped build an affinity with the end customer?
We do after-school study program, and we implement energy saving and carbon reduction. And we also join the annual clean up the world. In India, I think when we start to implement very cost-effective video conferencing to this market, that means more and more people can use very low cost to do video conferencing. That means they can save the trip. So it's really carbon reduction. We can say it's a green economy. But in future, I think when we have more and more close relationship with our partners, we want to then implement our CSR activity in India as well.
Taiwan enjoys long-standing healthy business ties with India and considers the motherland among its high-priority investment destinations. In line with this sentiment, display solution provider and pioneer LightMax is making aggressive inroads into the Indian economy.
In 2016, LightMax merged with WinMax to develop smart display solutions that enable intelligent vertical integration across platforms. with a special focus on empowering the world's emerging smart cities.
Where does India fit into your growth strategy?
I think India is an emerging market and it's growing very, very fast. And India has all those vertical markets we focus worldwide. And we are very willing to go into India to have more road shows and tell the India market you need high brightness, you need to select LiMAX and put it into your smart city, bus stop, put it into your banking, automation, those kind of applications.
How do you create an internal culture that promotes and prioritizes design excellence?
I think number one is innovation. I encourage my team to study the best of the components and put them together to reach the highest top performance of the screen. That's why our screen has lowest power consumption but reach the highest brightness. And compared with consumer products usually take a cost concern first. So they drive the cost very down and they cannot withstand long life, or they want you to change very frequently. That's total different philosophy. So my R&D, first of all, reliability, quality, innovation is their first concern. And then I talk about the cost. Eventually I will find a way to reduce the cost, but without sacrifice those quality.
Well, the Made in Taiwan movement continues to take the technology industry by storm and is establishing a firm foothold in the heart and mind of the Indian consumer. I'm Pooja Jain, signing off from the city of Taipei. We'll see you next time.
Partnered by Times Influence.